Hello everyone, this is Jeff from the Front Range Community College Library, and we're going to talk today about how to use the database Literature Online Reference Edition. And this is an online database that searches for professionally published works just on literature. So if you're in an English class or a literature class you're having to write a paper on a certain writer or a certain work, this would be a great database to go into that's going to search for articles just on literature. So let's jump right in here. It opens right up, and if you're using it from home, you'll need a username and password. Contact someone in the library to explain this to you. So I'm going to go into my quick search here, type in Poe Edgar Allan. I'm going to do a search on him. And I think that the easiest way to use this is to go directly into the author when they bring him up. They're showing you the author listed here. I think that's the easiest way to do this. You could also go into criticism and just start looking through. There's lots and lots of articles there. Reference, websites. I kind of like to go into this first area that shows the author. You get a nice picture of him, and then it's kind of organized in a little easier fashion here. So criticism, this would be academically written journal articles analyzing his works. So going to criticism, if you were going to write a paper on some of Edgar Allan Poe's work, it would be useful to look at what other professional writers have written on his work to get some ideas, and to also so you could cite some things in your paper besides just the story you're going to read. So if I click on criticism, we're going to see lists of all these professionally published articles on Edgar Allan Poe's works. Now the thing to watch out for in this database is if you see this little icon here, that means it's a full text article. A lot of the articles in here are full text, but a lot of them, as you notice, are not full text. If you don't see that little icon, you're not going to find the full article in this database. That's something that's a little bit annoying, but they list every article they can find, whether it's full text or not. And if you can't find the full text and it's an article you really want to read, you can contact me in the library and I can order this article through interlibrary loan for you. There's no charge for that. So I can find the full text. It sometimes will take like a week, usually no more than a week, but I can order the article in for you and I'll email it to you when it comes in. Let's open up one of these full text articles and take a look at what they look like. So this gives us the citation, shows us where it was published, and then let's see here. I'm going to scroll down here a little bit, and here's the full article. Scroll back up here, and this tells us where it was published, who wrote it. There's the author who wrote this, when it was published, what pages it was on. And one thing that's a little bit that's not so good in this database is it's a little bit harder to cite these. The citation, there isn't a good citation generator in this. I wish that there was, and in these articles sometimes I'll find a little thing that says cite this article, but I found it doesn't work very well unless you have RefWorks or some kind of a sign in to some kind of a citation maker that you use. But I can show you, I would use probably easybib.com and have it help you create a citation if you have trouble with citations on this. Let's click this and see what happens if we say view full record. So when I clicked view full record, it's given us this citation here, and we could copy and paste this information into an EasyBib, or just if you want to write your own citation. If you go to download citation, none of these work very well. This is an example of what you're going to get when you click on a citation, and that's obviously no format at all. So unfortunately, the citation maker does not work well with this. You'll have to make it yourself. There'll be another video online here that'll show you step by step how to put together a citation for this. Let's go back here. So we have all these articles here, and like I said, if you open an article like this that you would really want to read, the full text is not here. But what you could do is send me or someone in the library an email and say, I'd like to read this article, give us all the information, and then we could order it in for you for no charge. Let's go back to the results here, and let's go back to our main page with Poe. Bibliography, this will give you a list of all the author's works. you want to get a biography of the author, you click there. It gives you a breakdown of his life. Pretty quick bio there. If we go back, reference works, these would be, and they didn't have any there, but this, if they had any access to reference articles on this author. And then websites, they've selected certain websites that they think are good websites to reference on him. Let's do another search here. Let me show you some other ways you could search. That's doing a general search. If you like that format, which I like that format, you could go directly into the author search, which I did over here. Click authors, search for Margaret Atwood. And I do a search, and it'll take us just directly into that kind of a search for her page there. We have criticism. Here are articles written about her works, analyzing her works. You can go back here. Bibliography. Here's all the works she's published. Biography of the author. And there's not much in that reference works section, so maybe that one isn't so great. Websites. And on this one I see this Poetry Archive audio. So this, if they have, they'll link out to this website where if there's audio recordings of her poetry, you can find them here at this website. So you could also, let's go here, you could also search for criticism. If you wanted to search just for criticism, just for analysis of a certain work, let's do The Handmaid's Tale. This is a book by Margaret Atwood. So I just want to search for this title. I just want to search for criticism, which are analysis of this. So there's all these articles that are criticism of The Handmaid's Tale, and you could use these in the paper that you're going to write on The Handmaid's Tale. So that's an overview of how to use this database. It's a pretty good database if you're just doing literature research. The one catch with it, or a couple catches, is that it has full text as well as non-full text. Watch out for that. If you need to order a full text article of something that isn't full text in here, just send me the citation and I'll order it in for you. And then the citation maker doesn't work at all, actually, in this database. So I'll put another video online that shows you a quick way to get a citation from this database. Please contact me if you have any questions on this.